Hey, Chris here with Warehouse 71. We're gonna have a little fun here today. We're gonna make a mess. We oftentimes get asked about what happens if you spill food on your deck or liquids and this, that, and the other. Is it gonna stain? So today we're going to do some testing on various types of deck boards. We'll do the brands that we carry, different surfaces, and we're gonna make a mess on each one of them. One of the things we're going to use is some red wine. This is Obequa. I think it's Obequa. It's a cab from South Africa. Not something I would personally buy, but since we're dumping it on deck boards, works. Another one here. This is coffee. So we're going to use some nice hot coffee. I don't know whose mug this is. It says Chris on it. And then we're also going to use some ketchup, because that's pretty common when you spill a burger on the deck and so forth, you get ketchup on the deck. And like I said, we're going to do different deck boards, including wood. And we'll see which ones stain, okay? So stay tuned, we're going to have fun. Okay, we are ready to start staining some deck boards here, hopefully. We'll see what happens. So first thing we are going to start with is some coffee. I feel bad putting coffee on eBay. Sorry. Now we're going to do some ketchup. Ketchup. Okay, so we did coffee. Now this one really breaks my heart, but thankfully it's a really cheap wine. So now we're going to do some wine, and this I can guarantee is going to go dribbling. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. We're gonna come back, we're gonna wipe these up, and we'll see which of these have stains on them, okay? So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Okay, time to do some cleanup here with some of the mess that we made. I'm going to start first with the Ipe, because that's the one I feel the worst about. And I'm going to try my best here, to clean this up. I dried out the Ipe a little bit more, so now you can see even better the stain mark that was left on the unfinished Ipe. Since we're on the subject of wood, let's go over to Cedar, and I'm just going to dump that in there. And this one's pretty apparent as well, that you get a nice stain. The wine, pretty much, the wine does a nice stain on Cedar. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money on Cabot stain, just buy some inexpensive wine. Just pour it all over your deck. Your friends will be over in seconds, but it definitely does stain on wood. So moving on to, let's go to Deckorators PVC. This is the Mesa. Dumping the wine, dumping the ketchup. Might as well dump the sponge. Nothing. No stain. Okay, all right, moving on to, this is also Deckorators. This is the Driftwood, which is a dark gray. And this is a capped composite. So this is not PVC. Nothing. We're good. We're good on that. Okay, so let's change brands. Let's go over to TimberTech. And we're going to do the Maritime Gray. All right. Okay, Maritime Gray, we're looking good. Nothing there either. So no staining. Different brand, TimberTech. Okay, so when I briefly started, I mentioned that we had a first gen decking here called Reliaboard. So this does not have the protective polymer cap, okay? So when decking first came out in the 80s, if you remember, you could actually see the little wood fibers in it. It faded. Well, let's see how the staining did on that. All right. Guess what? Yeah, both the ketchup and the wine did a real number on an uncapped composite. So first gen decking definitely takes a stain, okay? TimberTech Dark Teak, next on the auction block. Okay. Dark teak, looking good, no stain. And last on our list is the AZEK Slate Gray. It did a nice light gray, so if we get any staining on this, it should be quite apparent that, that it's stained. And so guess what? Nothing. So I hope that answers the question. When you buy decking that has the protective polymer cap, you're good. I wouldn't recommend leaving any of these things laying on the deck for days, especially in the hot sun. That may change things up a bit. But certainly for spills and so forth, you clean them up within an hour or two, everything will be just fine. However, the wood, if you don't put a protective finish on it, it's going to stain. So I highly recommend a protective finish on the wood products. That'll certainly help prevent staining. So I hope this was a help. Stay tuned for more videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out warehouse71.com and always give us a call if you have any questions. Have a great day.